Good evening, Alpha. What's going on? Good to see you. Thank God it is Friday. My Lord, what a week it has been. Dark Knight. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. We're gonna watch a little of this, I think it's what, 1474, 1484? I forget what I put in the title. 1474? Is it 1484 though? Am I in crack? Yeah, it's 1484. Let me fix that quick. I have it right in the thumbnail, thank God, so I don't have to go back and edit that image. 74? This says 84. Is this 74? 84. '84. Okay. It's left versus right here. I don't think there's been much progress up north here, other than some forts burning, fort wall. But if we pop the Mimi emoji, we can take a look at 1175 down here. That's the Mimi Alliance, right? They got a fort built to the enemy side. I think this is where some action is, maybe? Maybe they're all in bed and we're just going to be bored today. Fub, what's going on? Captain Sinkfus, Mr. Weedy. So we're gonna get a few more people in chat, and then we'll have a moment of silence for 1254. This is Bunny's last KvK. In case y'all didn't read the Discord post or Facebook or see Chisgle's video. So the end of an era is here with 1254. I still think they're going to remain a strong kingdom. They have other good leaders there who I believe will probably be sticking around. You know, although Smash Squad and HMB and some of those players are leaving, you know, they're still going to have a lot of players in 1254. 1259 is registered for KvK. Yes, sir. We have 4 days and roughly 2 hours left in matchmaking. You have not missed anything yet, Sinkfus. Ibori, what's good? Maybe a pass rally down here? No, this is all Mimi. This is all Mimi. So yeah, we are plenty excited for KvK. Win, lose, or draw. I just want to get some fights. I am very fat at 184 million power. I need to slim down a bit. I click that 3 times. Let me get the daily poll going. What is going up with this microphone arm? It is killing me here. There we go. Yes, we are a D-seed kingdom. Our alliance, single alliance kingdom, we're just below 8 billion power. I think the next highest, well, we can take a look at the kingdom ranks, right? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Rankings, there we go. Our farm alliance is under 2 billion. Our next farm alliance is under 2 billion. This is not an alliance we control, so we consider them hostile. Same with TCG. So it's mainly these three. Pretty scary though that our main farm alliance has 2 stars and our baby farm alliance has 1 star. And it's a D kingdom, right? Hey Ralph, what's going on? But yeah, Heroic Anthem, we typically have 20 total kingdoms in the map. 5 kingdoms per camp, so it will, diplomacy is not always fun. No matter what you do, somebody always has a different opinion and their feelings get butthurt, you know? If an alliance is left out when you take a pass, they whine and cry because they don't get the 500 gems and 4 3-hour speed ups, you know, whatever the case may be. There we go, a little bit of fighting.
Fight!
We should not have to do simplified graphics here. Let's take that off so we can see some pretty colors. Like and sub, that's right, Alpha. That's right. Hey, Jay. Popping the Go Pack Go emoji. Thank you, sir. We have a new cheesehead emoji as well. Alpha, no. I did. I got that cheesehead emoji. Electro King turned that around real quickly, as he always does. You guys don't know, Electro King is the graphics dude that works with me. Whenever I need graphics, I just ask him, and bada boom, bada bang. I get them faster and fast. Low prices. Whatever you need, find Electro King on my Discord, Electro King number 1000. He can do it all. And it's better to support a fellow Rise of Kingdoms player than one of these random guys on Fiverr, right? You know, the nice thing about Electro King migrating to 1029 is he sent me that cheesehead emoji, right? And I said, what do I owe you? And he said, just send me some resources in game. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. But no, it's good to have him in 1029. He's got a super strong garrison. Can't wait to utilize that in KvK. The less I have to garrison, the more I can open a field. Hey, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Stitch, what's good? Yeah, I have, I think I have 6 farms I haven't even emptied yet. You know, generally every time a pass opens up, we have about a day, 1 to 3 days of fighting. And then things kind of mellow out until the next pass opens up, and then we have another day to 3 days of fighting. It just depends on our opponents and how much will and desire they have. I generally get about 1 billion to 1.5 billion kill points every KvK in a D Kingdom, which, you know, isn't too bad. I mean, yeah, we don't have 24-hour a day, 7-day a week fighting like a Imperium Heroic Anthem where you can just hop on at any point in time and there's fights going on, right? But it's fun because all of us are online then fighting together, having fun. I'd much rather fight with a small group of hardcore fighters than, you know, people who jump online, fight for 3 hours, and then go to bed. Like I said, it depends on your opponent. Last Heroic Anthem we played, we were in the upper right-hand corner, and our ally was in the lower left-hand corner. So the camp we were in went both ways. We went south, cleared out the south, then we went west, and we cleared out the west zone. So we had a good 3 days of fighting there because it was you know, you're fighting on two fronts. That was a blast. That was a blast. I think I burned through 73 teleports at KvK. Just teleporting, hitting a flag, teleporting back, defending a flag, teleporting somewhere else, hitting another flag. I don't know what these guys were waiting here for. You know, you saw these other guys kind of get their clocks cleaned. You move in and help them, but... Dirt! Thank you for the subscription, sir. We have about 45 active players, give or take. You know, I mean, the nice thing about our roster, though, is you would be hard-pressed to find a better R4 group than this. You know, everyone in rank 3, that's the main account. And rank 2 is basically full of farms that we use to fill flags and fill rallies. There's our alliance kills. Individual power. Individual kills. So, I mean, not too shabby. Alloys, what's good? Alloys is here. I think we can now do... Let's get on that. Let's get on the 1254 1365 map. Okay, we can see that 1254 is pushed out of Kingsland. They can't even get in through the pass here anymore. Hey, I see myself. I feel cool now. I was on Lambo's stream. Oh, good. I'm glad for that. We are going to take a moment here. We are going to pause the music. And we are going to have 32 seconds of silence for 1254. Thank you for the memories, 1254. And fucking awesome job to 1365 and 1846. My hat's off to you guys. My hat's off to you guys. Congratulations. A solid victory. We did, Eloise. We have 4 days left in matchmaking. Heroic Anthem. Did you like that? Taps? We played taps and all? I hope that came through. I hope I set up the soundboard correctly. So I'm not gonna point fingers, Tash. It's hard for me to say anything about what happened, right? I think Bunny pretty much laid it out in his Discord post correctly. They had a lot less activity than they normally do, than they thought they would have. That takes absolutely nothing away from the job that 365 or 846 did. Is it just me as a European who finds it weird during the moment of silence you have a trumpet playing in America? So that is taps. So that is whenever like a soldier dies and you have there's a memorial service and a funeral for the soldier, that's what's played. So that's 1254 as we know it is over. Alois, were you going to try and jump here before KvK started? Hey, the unit where I'm currently stationed at, that's where TAPS originally originated. Nice. I thought it would be kind of like a little tribute. I mean, no matter what you say about 1254, this KvK, they have cemented their legacy in Rise of Kingdoms. And a lot of that is through the hard work of Bunny and his leadership team. And while toxic many times, they did what they needed to do to create a kingdom that will forever be cemented in Rise of Kingdoms history. I think we'll see what happens to some of these other Super Imperiums in the coming months. The 1093s, the 1307, I guess, is still stacked with power. If Lilith makes the changes that they're proposing to make, where you can only bring a certain number of players into every KvK, do those kingdoms slowly have we seen the days of Super Imperiums pass us by? And 365 too, right? I don't think 1254 is going to die. I just don't think that they will be that elite, super powerhouse, kingdom that we've seen in past years. That sucks, Alloys. Yeah, we have 4 days left in matchmaking, so. At 1307 might be next. They're getting whooped by 1093. Yeah, I thought they would last a little bit longer in that zone against 1093, but they pulled back rather quickly. We will see what the next zones offer for them, but 1093 is a tough cookie to crack. I mean, they have the strategy, they have the activity, they have the whales, they have the role players. And they're well organized. I think there was more of a moral blow than we will ever know after the SWHMB mail. That's possible, Ray. That's possible, Ray. I mean, Bunny's a straight shooter, though. He doesn't sugarcoat things. He doesn't lie. So, I have to believe what he is saying in that Discord message that he posted, that they just expected players to be more active. And we don't know if it's going to be 300 players, 500 players, 700 players. We don't know. We don't know. It could be 1,000 players, right? Watching 1307 get their butts kicked from 1093 was funny. Good afternoon, Baby Raccoon and Hamid. I don't think I said good day to you. If I'm going to a DC Kingdom interview with Lambo, aww, I love you too, Alloys. I hope that update comes soon. Can't wait for the pod with Bunny. Yeah, Redline's doing a pod with Bunny, so that'll be a good one. Yeah, Ralph, you can't blame the guy for trying. Hassan says no more farm filling. Yeah, for bigger kingdoms. Yeah, that's true. Hen says it's just the first zone. There's lots of fighting left in our KvK. My assumption is you're in 1307, 1093 KvK. But yes, there is lots of fighting left in that KvK. And I mean, we'll take a look at it. The next zone, 1093 is gonna have their hands full, right? So we got when the damn thing loads. So we got 1307 up north. We got 1093 down south. 1093, big brain plays, right? They blocked off this level 6 pass with some forts. But this next zone here, so 1093 is going to be able to get in this one that they're going to share with their allies in the south. I have a map here. Let me just throw that up. But 1093 is the only one of the allies in yellow that's going to be able to get in this zone here, Foxton. So they will potentially be fighting against 1307, 1645, 2525, and 2711. Oh, and these guys over here. So yeah, they're gonna potentially have what is that? Oh no, I guess these guys over here can't get there yet. But yeah, it's gonna be 4 kingdoms on 1. So that should be a good time. That should be a good time. I don't think they should, Hamid. I really don't. But that's what they said in this email, right? Just have to find it. I swear it was one of these face-to-face. Yeah, right here. KvK battles are KvK battles are unbalanced due to the significant difference in the number of alliance governors amongst kingdoms. Thank you for your feedback, and please be rest assured that the issue has already come to our notice. As time passes, the difference of number of active governors and kingdoms in the game has widened. Some kingdoms have populations that exceed normal values. Okay, what does Lilith consider normal values? Resulting in a series of problems that as an unbalanced kingdom power that kingdoms, oh my god, I can't talk. Heyo! Resulting in a series of problems such as the unbalanced kingdom power in KvK battles and the difficulty in matching opponents for kingdoms with very high populations. Meanwhile, some kingdoms have a severe shortage of active players, making it difficult for the management to gather sufficient active governors for gameplays like KvK. We are actively exploring targeted solutions for this issue. In the future, we will implement a series of adjustments, such as setting a limit to the number of registrants for a single kingdom in KvK. Limit to the number of registrants for a single kingdom in KvK. Okay, I mean that right there. That right there. Merc, what's going on? 1 versus 7 if the top right enters. Yeah, if those guys come in and get into that zone as well. Assam says, am I the only one about the limit update? I mean, I play in a D Kingdom. I don't think it's the right move. I don't think it's the right move if they follow through on it. And Hamid says it's a face-to-face with the developers, which is 90% won't happen. Black Panther, good to see you. Good to see you. If you guys don't know Black Panther, go check him out. He's also a Rise of Kingdoms content creator. We'll put a link to his YouTube in the chat here. We want to get him to 1,000 subscribers and as quickly as we can, right? And thanks for the $5, Panther. Greatly appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, exactly. They did not specify what their definition of a quote-unquote normal kingdom size is. It could be 300, it could be 500, it could be 1,000, it could be 2,000. You know, so without clarity and with those general statements, though, you know, I think that's part of the reason that Smash Squad and HMB are migrating away from 254. You know, they see the potential writing on the wall, and they're just trying to be proactive, which you can't blame them for. You know, and Chisgall defended the announcement and the timing of the announcement with the fact that, you know, they need to begin recruiting for their new project. So, I mean, I get it. I understand why they did what they did when they did what they did, but you can't help but think that had somewhat of an impact on players in 254 as well. Go Pack Go. Thank you, Hall Gaming. Yes, sir. Go Pack Go. Hopefully at least 1,000. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable number. I'm in a D seed, but nothing like 1029. I think the perfect limit is 450 players. That's 3 alliances. It's good compromise, and it's enough to keep the fight longer. Awesome streams. Thank you, Infinity. Appreciate that. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know where this game is headed. I'm still having fun playing this game. You know, hanging out on a daily basis with my friends in 1029. Doing live streams, chatting with you all. You know, that's what makes it fun, right? It's more the community that makes it fun for me now than the actual game itself. I mean, without YouTube and your chat, without having good friends in the kingdom I'm playing in, I probably wouldn't be playing this game anymore, to be honest with you. Do you think it'll be a cap for all kingdoms, or the size may differ based on A, B, C, or D? Yeah, that's a good question, Keith. That's a very good question. Yeah, I mean, what if they limit 8 kingdoms to bring, and we're just gonna pull numbers out of our ass? If they limit 8 kingdoms to bring in 500, are they gonna limit D kingdoms to bring in 250? You know, that's a very good question. There's a Mad Mania. Justin is only down to 800 million power. Yeah, he only dropped a billion power in KvK. I mean, seriously. Chen Chen, hello, hello. And Matt says he's always lurking. It's just if his hands are free from the shackles in the dungeon as to whether he can type or not. Waiting for someone to step out of line to meet the banhammer. Alright, I was so eager to get this stream up and rolling that I did not use the little boys' room after dinner, so we're going to leave it on this pass here. I think fighting's going to remain here for about 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, there we go. Much better, much better. Uh-oh. I hope all is well, Mad. Messed up your spine? Get some scans tomorrow? Yikes. That sounds scary. Think it will revive many kingdoms, the update? It's possible. It's possible. I think it will potentially, depending on if they follow through with it, if they limit the number of players in a KvK, depending upon the number of players they limit to a KvK. I think it will redistribute players throughout the existing kingdoms, top to bottom. Playing rugby and got a Goldberg spear. Ouch. Ouch. I don't know, Ankit. I really don't. Did they say in one of these mails? $5.25, so that's already passed. David, new subscriber. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, if you're all lurking out there and you haven't subscribed yet, KvK, thank you. Another new subscriber. Appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing. It's 100% free. If you like the content, hit that like button. Again, it costs you nothing. Free to play friendly. My streams are free to play friendly. Ken thinks many Imperium players will quit. It's possible. I mean, you know, give it a chance. I have more fun playing in a D Kingdom than I ever had playing in an Imperium Kingdom. And when I was in 1039, they were a huge Imperium Kingdom. When I was in 1052, they were a big Imperium Kingdom as well. You know, I have much more fun playing in a smaller kingdom with a smaller group of close friends than I ever did playing in a big kingdom where you're just another name on Discord. Just another voice in the crowd. Yeah, I don't know. I guess, you know, it depends on the person. Depends entirely on the person. You know, I mean, I've accomplished everything in this game that I ever set out to accomplish, and then some. You know, I give my kids shit, my boys who consider themselves gamers, I give them shit all the time that I've won trophies playing video games and they have not. You know? I mean, no matter what happens with this game, the friends that I've made in 1029, I'll keep in touch with them for the rest of my life. Hey, Lordy. Kingdom has 500 members. It's a C seed. Yeah, that's. I mean, there are some highly active D and C seed kingdoms out there. I wouldn't say our kingdom is a highly active kingdom. We've got a group of about 40 to 45 fairly hardcore players during wartime. During peacetime, in between KvKs, activity can be very minimal, but yeah, I mean, it's all player preference, you know. I'm not knocking players who have fun playing in Imperium Kingdoms. Hey, it's a game. Do what makes you happy. You have fun. It's a game. You're supposed to have fun. Life is short. If you're not having fun doing something, don't frickin' do it. Oh, appreciate that, Lordy. Don't forget to smash that like button before you head to bed. Yeah, there's Electro King. What's going on, King? The graphics guru himself. I was telling him earlier how you let me pay you with in-game resources for the cheese head emoji. I think I only sent 100 million of each, so if you needed more for that cheesehead, you just let me know, buddy. Yes, sir. Farming, farming, farming. Mimi's having fun today. Did someone say RSS? You got like 2 billion of each, Mad. You should be good. Yes, sir. Drotten Ripper. 1029. I mean, I've said this before on stream, right? But anyone in 1029 is free to jump to an Imperium KvK, a big KvK, go play with another group of friends at any point in time, if they want to, and the door's always open to come back. Right? So if I ever get an itch, and it hasn't happened in a year and a half, 2 years in 1029, it has not happened yet, but if I ever get an itch to go play a big Imperium KvK, they will bless me with that opportunity. Say, hey, go for it. When you're done, come on back. Right? The door's open. I believe I have the passports for it. But that itch has never come. I see Chisgul in that last KvK here struggling with lag and kind of not being able to fight in the murder ball and fighting on the outside of the murder ball, and that would drive me absolutely crazy. Time for your free handbag of channels? Yeah, okay. Coming to 1093? I mean, I have much respect for 1093. If I was to go to a big kingdom and play a single KvK, that would probably be it. Just to kind of understand the mechanics and how they organize and how they do things there, because, they don't talk shit. They don't, they're not toxic. They go in, they work together, they handle business, they put the kingdom and the alliances first, and they get the job done. Benji. Looking for my next kingdom where I send KvK stats. I can come to 1029 to Bug Mad Mania if that helps. Here's the problem, Benji. We are now registered, so it's going to be at least 60 days before we can take any migrants in. And Aloys was thinking of coming here too. How would you and Aloys get along, right? Oh, Arc League. Yeah, I was in OV for season 3. I was blessed to be on their team. I had absolutely nothing to do with the strategy. John Wick and Slouty did the strategy. I went where they told me to go at the times that they told me to do it. I just followed instructions very well. So I'm not going to pretend that I had a whole hell of a lot to do with their victory that season. I was there, I was fighting, I was doing what I was told, and we happened to win, right? Exactly, and actions speak louder than words, right? Yeah, I just go. I don't know. He needs to look at his setup. I think there was something wrong with this setup because I mean, I was spectating. I had no issues. Now spectating is completely different than playing, right? But Redline had no issues on his iPad. Chisgo was on a computer. I mean, I think he might have had another program running that might have been leaking memory. I don't know. But there was definitely an issue with his device, I think. Come to 1474. Yeah, I have no plans to migrate anywhere. None. Absolutely none. If the time comes and I got an itch to scratch and I want to go play a big KvK, I will make an announcement on my channel. You'll hear it here first. Unsure of you. Yeah, that's the sad part. That's the sad part, Benji, right? Is I think a lot of people in 254 are unsure of their future. You know, and y'all got a lot of good players there. I'm sure there will be a lot that do not go with SW and HMB that are loyal to 254 and the rest of the leadership there. But at the end of the day, every player's got to kind of search their soul and do what's right for themselves. I was fine when I was fine when I decreased the graphic. I probably will, Lordy. I probably will. From hot, very high to high. It says your device can handle, but you kept crashing. There won't be many that can make it to their new project based on stats as KvK. Yeah, I mean, you know, based on what Bunny was saying, he was very disappointed in the lack of activity. Gonna retire from his job. That's a few years away unless I win the lottery. There's always a chance, right? Well, you got no chance if you don't buy a ticket, but there's always a chance. Think Foe will fish out good TR players from 1254 to 2048? That's always a possibility. I mean, every single KvK I've ever played in, towards the end of KvK, you always start getting those emails. Are you looking to migrate? Are you looking to migrate? Come to our kingdom. This is what we offer. 9 times out of 10, it's always the same shit, right? 24/7 titles. MGE rewards based on activity. That's always possible. That's always possible, Lordy. I mean, I was in Tika Gaming stream, and he was trying to get our entire group to come to 1412. Finally, to shut him up, I told him it would cost him $250,000 to get me to migrate. He said, "That's too expensive." I said, "Well, that's the cost right now. That's the price right now. You pay me $250,000, I'll come to 1412. And hey, that offer still stands. If there's anyone out there that wants me to come to their kingdom, the price is $250,000 US. And I will come there for a KvK. And you will get 110% from me. I invited you once before you started YouTube and I stopped, yeah. Got a fort rally going on here, it looks like. Hey, 44 watching, only 31 likes. What's going on, y'all? Smash that like button, would you? Tell you what, if we get to 50 likes, I'll donate 5 gifted subs. So make sure that your gifted subscribers, gifted memberships, whatever they call it here, are enabled, so that you too can join the Touchdown Club by getting a gifted membership. What's against the terms of service? Being a mercenary? I'm gonna quit before I migrated to 254, then I got into TR for a trial KvK, and that mega revived me, but now it's gone again. Yeah, that sucks, Benji. And I absolutely... I mean, I want to fight. I want to be in a KvK, but at the same time, you know, I think you'd be a good fit here. I think Alloys would be a good fit here. I would love to get you in here. It's just impossible. Impossible while we're registered in KvK, right? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't email Kat right now because she can't do anything for 60 days. So, you know, I'll definitely still be streaming, right? So as you see us get to the end of KvK, if it's still something you're interested in, absolutely get a hold of Kat. Put me down as a reference. I mean, the hardest thing to do in this game is to migrate, right? Because you're used to the people you're playing with. You have friends there. It's hard to start over, you know. But it's got to be twice as hard for players in 254 that are used to a certain gameplay style. Yeah, exactly. Once matchmaking starts, migration is closed. Well, whatever you decide to do, Benji, just know that you have our support. As long as you're happy, that's the big thing, right? Whether you're playing the game or not, as long as you're happy, and you pop in and say hi to us from time to time, you know, you have our support. Hey, Kenji. Just migrate with your friends. We took a core group of fighters and migrated to 93 together. Best of both worlds. I don't think anyone knows Rotten Ripper. You know, we know Smash Squad is going to leave. We know HMB is going to leave, or a portion of those players who got their kills and deaths in this KvK. Bunny has announced his retirement after this KvK is over. So I think there are a lot of questions surrounding 254, and the leadership that is staying there. It would probably be a good idea for them to put a message out to their kingdom and say, hey, these are the folks that are going to stay. These are the leaders that are going to stay. This is how we're going to manage this kingdom going forward, you know, so on and so forth, so that players who are there get some sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? So they see a light at the end of the tunnel. So they see some stability. They see the potential that is still going to be there. Because, you know, I'm sure all the leaders in 254 aren't quitting. Right? You're still going to have a core group of players who stay there. I think there's still going to be a formidable kingdom moving forward. You know, are some of the key role players going to leave? Yeah, but that gives other people the opportunity then to step up into those roles and show what they got. mean, sometimes the best leaders in a kingdom are the people who don't want to be leaders, right? So, Rizzu, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that, my friend. Generally, the people who don't want to be in a leadership role sometimes make the best leaders because they're the most logical and level-headed. It's the people that are always, hey, can I have R4? Can I have R4? Can I have R4? You know, those people sometimes just want that R4 title for the title itself to make them feel powerful. Pete Rocks, what's going on? 1017 is a great kingdom, Pete says. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens in 254 in the future. I don't know if Saz is moving. Yeah, I don't know specifics of who's going, who's staying. I mean, I'm in so many in-game chats and on so many Discords, I don't pay attention to nearly 90% of it. Hey, 48 people watching. I think it's a perfect time once again to maybe do a short break from the music, and I will not speak for a good 30 seconds, and we'll just have some quiet time for 254, right? There we go. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who's quitting in 254. I don't know who's staying in 254, but you know, I'm sure there's people that are going to be staying, whether they're current leaders or not. You know, there are people, I'm sure, that are qualified to step up to a leadership role and help maintain that kingdom, rebuild that kingdom, whatever you want to call it. No TR will go with SW. That's another doomed project. It's sad to see Bunny go. Shelby says, "That's so funny, Lambo. You the legend." Yeah, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. Right, I had to find the taps and download it today. I have much respect for 254. I'm just, using them in the thumbnail and doing a couple moments of silence here and there to get the views and get the YouTube likes, right? It's all for YouTube. I have a lot of respect for the players there and what they have done over the years. They will always be in the history books for this game, period. Only Farmer, what's going on? I saw you streaming this KvK earlier, fighting up in the north side, having some fun. Hopefully you're getting some kills in. Does anyone know when the next pass is open in the 1093, 307, or 1960, 2489 KvK? Once again, 40 likes, 10 more likes, and we'll drop 5 gifted. Yeah, you've been grinding it out on YouTube there, my friend. You guys don't know Only Farmer, he's got some content on YouTube as well. Been doing live streams. He's one who's actually fighting in this KvK. He's up on the north side though. He has been fighting up in this general area here. I believe he is with the guys in pink. Don't quote me on that, but we'll drop a link to Only Farmer's YouTube there. Go and give the man a subscription. Show him some love. Small streamers got to stick together. Shelby says, Only Farmer, I love your streams. Have it on background most of the day at work. It's so calming. Tuesday at 1447 UTC. Thank you very much, Hen. I appreciate that. Ooh, you guys have Kingsland tomorrow. Oh, that should be fun. What time's your Kingsland open, Farmer? That might be fun to stream tomorrow. I got several family things going on tomorrow, though, but we'll see what we can do. $16.40 for Kingsland. I need to write this shit down or something. Mad Mania, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to use our Discord DM kind of to take notes in for times of these pass openings, okay? Instead of physically writing it down, I'm just gonna DM you times, and that way I have a record of it somewhere. Yeah, 1484 has been coming down here and engaging 1175 already. See, they got some players right here, right? So it should be a good Kingsland. Become Lambo's stream log. if there's no pen and paper near me, right? You know, I'd have to go into the kitchen to get a pen and paper. And even then, every night when I get up to go to bed, I'm so anal retentive about my desk. I clean off the desk of all the miscellaneous garbage that's accumulated throughout the day. I'd probably throw it away. That's what he says, Rotten Ripper. He says he's done after this KvK himself. So. I told Redline there's no reason for him to quit. He can come to 1029. He can chill out here. Fight when he wants to fight. Spend as much or as little as he wants to spend. Just hang out with us. Have some fun, relax, chill, no leadership responsibilities. You know, I think we'd love to have him here. I'm sorry, only farmer is a she? What? Okay, my sincere apologies. If that is the case. Unless I'm just getting confused in chat, which is highly likely. Either way, go give Only Farmer a subscription. Be a crime for all this crit gear not to be used? Yeah, just tell me next time, man. I do apologize. I was about to get his charm on. Dude, I'm 52. All my charm's gone. Transferring resources for tomorrow. Yeah, I still got 6 farms I gotta empty. I don't want to empty them and then need to give resources to one of our migrants or Mad Mania or something, right? Because Mad's always begging for resources. You know, and be taxed twice for it. So I'm probably just gonna leave the 300 to 500 million of each on each of my 6 farms that I have that I need to empty. And if I need to transfer it in the middle of KvK, I can do that. I don't have to stop fighting with my main account then. Yeah, I'm an old fart. The first video games I can remember playing were on a little Radio Shack console. It had 2 paddles. It played Pong. It wasn't called Pong because that was copyrighted by Atari, but it played tennis and it played squash. And it was just the 2 lines on each side and the ball moving back and forth, the little dot moving back and forth. I think those are the first video games I can remember playing. When I was 10 or 11, my dad got a TRS-80, a Radio Shack Tandy type computer. And I remember playing football on there where you would select your play from a drop-down menu And it was literally the words, right? Hey, thanks for the 99 centers, Riz. You know, you would select the play on a drop down menu. Run left, run right. It wasn't a diagram of the play, it was the words. Run left, run right, pass middle, pass left, pass right. And then it would draw the lines of the field on the screen. You wouldn't see players, you would just see a little dot where the ball was. And you would see the ball moving back and forth on the screen. You know? From there, it went to arcade games. You know, hanging out at the 25-cent arcade in the mall, playing the Dig Dugs, the Pac-Mans, Sega Turbo. You know, that type of game. And got a Commodore 64 when I was 15 years old. Ran a BBS, a bulletin board service, with a dial-up modem. People would call in and post messages and chat on the, you know, like a message board system, right? But you could only have one person online at a time. So that, you know, you would keep dialing and dialing and dialing with your modem until you actually got through it. Those were the days. Those were the days. You know, then it was Nintendo Entertainment System, and then Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, and first got a computer when shortly after my wife and I got married. Got rid of all my old consoles. Wish I hadn't done that. Those would be worth something now. Played Crimson Skies on the PC. It was a Microsoft flying game. Got up to rank number 6 in the world in the online leagues that we had, where we logged all of our data. That was fun. Then went from that to playing Battlefield 2 and America's Army. I ran what was called a clan at that point in time. Now we call it an alliance in Rise of Kingdoms. Maybe it's called a squad now for Call of Duty or something, right? But I ran clans in Battlefield 2 and in America's Army. Battlefield 2, we ranked number 12 in the world. America's Army, we were ranked number 6 in the world on the close quarters combat maps. You know, that was before all this esports stuff and the millions and millions of dollars some of these esports teams are making. But once my wife and I started a family, it was really, really hard to keep up on, you know, PC upgrades. You had to have the latest and greatest to get the best frames and play the latest gen games. So there was a period for about, 15, 20 years, I didn't have a modern gaming PC. The only PC I had was, I got a Chromebook so I could do taxes, or had an ancient laptop so I could do taxes. But I really didn't play video games on PC. Got a tablet, started playing Rise of Kingdoms. All the kids are now graduated high school. One graduated college. Another one's about to graduate college. The other one's about to start college. You know, so I was finally able to afford a good gaming computer now. Well, it wasn't just dial-up. It wasn't even internet at that time, Jay. It was you were literally calling a phone number and dialing into somebody else's computer. And that computer would then run bulletin board software where you could post and read messages and write replies to people. You know, it really truly wasn't even internet at that time. So I've been around. I've been playing video games a long time. I love first-person shooters, but I have trouble playing them now. You know, been on computers for so long. I work 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day on a computer. And then I'm sitting here playing Rise of Kingdoms on a computer, right? So if I'm playing first-person shooters, I can't use a controller. When I try and use a controller, I have 8-year-olds laughing at me. So I have to use keyboard and mouse. It's what I'm used to using. And my hands cramp up. You know, ergonomic keyboard, ergonomic mouse, whatever. My hands still cramp up. So my days of first-person shooters are pretty much over. I'll play a couple of games of Warzone here and there, but that's about it. some of the other games I have installed on my PC, I've got Hogwarts Legacy, Cyberpunk, The Witcher 3, Red Dead Redemption 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, Marvel Spider-Man, Dying Light 2, Watch Dogs 2. Got all the Call of Duties. You know, I like Cities Skylines as well. That's kind of a fun game to kill the time. And, you know, a classic, Roller Coaster Tycoon. And, of course, you know, Packers, Madden. Play some COD. Yeah, we can do that. I don't know if I remember my password. I'd probably have to download all the updates again, but I don't like that multiplayer Call of Duty though, where you die and respawn and die and respawn and die and respawn. That's why I liked America's Army, because you started with a team of players, and you had objectives that you had to get to, and if you died, you were dead. You were dead. You didn't respawn until the next match. So it was much more tactical, and you had teamwork made the dream work. I mean, to coin a phrase, right? You had to move as a team. You had to breach doors as a team. You had to do it with a tactical approach. City Skylines 2 is coming. Yeah, I'm excited. The other game that's coming that I played all the time when the kids were little was Homeworld. It's like it's kind of like Command and Conquer, but it's in space. That was fun, because you could literally rotate the camera anywhere. It was three-dimensional. You know, you could fly ships on the beneath other. I mean, it was like Star Wars in space, basically. Redline, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. Were you here for the 254 tribute? Yeah, I'll be honest, Jay. I use cheats in City Skylines, so I get unlimited money. But it's fun to kill the time sometimes. Hope all is well with you, Redline. No, you weren't? Okay. Should we do it again? Let's pause the music. We'll have 38 seconds of silence for 254. Oh, I just played taps again for you, Redline. That's all it was. That's all it was. I couldn't resist. And hey, we hit 50 likes. So that, you know what that means. You know what that means, y'all. Make sure your gifting is enabled. Boom. Let's see who gets it today. Mr. Lee Enjing, welcome to the Touchdown Club. Rizu, thank you for another super chat. Jose Ahmad Soufflain, congratulations, y'all. We're just just having some fun, Redline. It's no offense intended, right? It's a sobering day with Bunny quitting, right? Well, I mean, he's got to the end of KvK, but it's kind of a sobering day. It's the end of an era. 254 will survive. 254 will go on. Will the faces in 254 change? Certainly. But you all have cemented a legacy. And 254 will forever be chiseled in stone as one of the great fighting kingdoms in this game. And you were part of that, Red. 1401, 254. Hopefully 1029 next. Are you in Boogs doing a podcast in the morning? I can't quite mad. I don't know if you can find it. Red's All Bad Show channel. I've got so many subscriptions and it's on a different screen that it's not popping up for me. But do me a favor and post the link to the All Bad Show in chat so that people can go there and subscribe. Please feel free. I will do my very best to make it there tomorrow. I've got some family things going on, but we'll see. Oh, I do have a... Okay. I do have Redline as a command. So if y'all live under a rock and don't know who Redline is, go subscribe to his channel right now. And be sure and wish him a happy birthday. Still looking for the All Bad Show. Oh, and I'm neglecting my audience. We're staring at a blank screen. It's in here somewhere. There we go. There we go. If you guys are not yet subscribed to Redline and his buddy Boogs and the All Bad Show, and you probably aren't, they only got 85 subscribers. Come on. They deserve a hell of a lot more than that. Go subscribe now, please. I mean, those guys get on every weekend and they're just chatting about life. You know, granted, it's not Rise of Kingdoms content, but some of the shit they've done together and some of the stories they have to tell, man, it's well worth an hour of your time while you're drinking a cup of coffee or relaxing, getting ready for bed. You know, wherever you are in the world, tune in, man. Those guys are a trip. Someone was saying Yoda dropped 1 billion power. That's just absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I can't even imagine. Hey, just because we hit 50 likes doesn't mean y'all got to stop hitting that like button, right? Let's see if we can find Yoda. Did SW take down their fort? I thought they had a fort over here. Maybe Yoda's in TR right now? The fort already migrated. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I didn't see Yoda in Smash Squad. Almost. A little bit more, Redline. Just keep pushing. Almost 20 billion. Did I go past him? You put those damn bifocals back on, I swear. Rank 1. There we go. Okay, so he's at $1 billion. He dropped 800 million. Just crazy, dude. Just crazy. Well, hell, I wanted to reach 10 billion our last KvK, but I only got 774,000 kills. Fuckers wouldn't fight us. Who, Yoda passed you in kill points? Let's see if we can find the statistics again here. Let me open this in a new window. Move it down to the main monitor and let's share. All right, what do we got here? What do we got here? Kill points. Clipboard empty. 7 billion kill points. Spectate 5.2. Yoda 4.9. Deads. Yoda, 77 million dead. 77 million dead. Makote, 76 million dead. But I mean, 1302 went all out. Look at these. I mean, they got what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in the top 10 for deads. Hey, Jose. This is 1945 deads. Kill points. It's quite a big difference compared to some of those other kingdoms, right? $13.65 kill points. Let's see if we can find alloys. Alloys. 1.771 billion. Nice. Your 1365 deads. We got 2 clipboard empty players. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe that's a default name if they got a blank name. I don't know. There are deads for 1254. Did I pass Chisel? Yeah, this clipboard empty, that's probably just an error with the data. Kills for 254? $18.46 kills. Deads. $13.02 deads. Look how many players they have with over 5 million deads. That's highly respectable. So people saying they didn't do a job in there, they're dead wrong. Dead wrong. Kill points. 1302. Hey, favorite hobby. Okay. Thank you. Feast 23rd. So, kills for 1525. Deads for 1525. So, I mean, however you want to look at it, it was an entertaining KvK, and everyone who participated, thank you for giving me some content to stream, giving us all some stuff to talk about. Very much appreciated from everyone involved. Ooh, Dito Garrison. I like to see it. The one thing we didn't test was Archer versus Archer with Dito and Garrison. So I'm interested to see how this performs. we haven't done swarm testing yet either. I got a whole live stream where we did level 1 pass testing with Dito and Garrison against infantry, wrecked infantry, everything infantry. It absolutely wrecked. Cavalry, it lost though. It lost to Nevsky Mina, XY Nevsky, and Bertrand Nevsky. And we did not do swarm testing because we didn't have time that night. But yeah, they stopped the rally there. I'm going to try Dito Hera in our Ark of Osiris match on Sunday, so we'll see how that does there. That should be a good time. Benji says, I'm no longer on the leaderboard. I must have dropped below top 700 back in Home Kingdom. But yeah, if you're interested in the Dito testing that 1029 did, there's a 2.5, 3 hour live stream on it. Otherwise, I have a 3-minute video out there that just runs through the reports, bing, bang, boom. So if you just want to see the reports, watch that 3-minute video. If you want to see everything start to finish, go back to that 3-hour stream. But I think this KvK is kind of going to be a stalemate until they get more people online, it looks like. I think we're probably going to call it a night at this time. Let me just go out there and see quick if there's anyone else streaming that we can redirect you to. Give me just a minute. I see a couple people I'm subscribed to streaming. The only one that might be streaming Rise of Kingdoms content, though, is Jake the Dog Games. I checked in and he was doing Call of Duty earlier, but he does have a thumbnail for Rise of Kingdoms. So let's get you over to Jake. Worst case scenario, he's playing Call of Duty and y'all want to watch something else. But hey, at least pop in there, say hi, give him a thumbs up, and tell him hashtag Lambo Raid when you get there. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be watching the All Bad Show, Redline's new channel. Go subscribe to it if you haven't done so already. I'll be watching that in the morning. Then we'll see. We'll maybe fire up this KvK again if Kingsland is opening and give it a look-see. Thanks everyone for spending some time on a Friday night here with me, hanging out, a good conversation. And hats off, salute to 254, the great run that you gave us. You know, hopefully it continues into the future and things get reorganized there. I look forward to spectating more of your KvKs down the road. Redline, thanks for popping on. Thank you for the subscriptions tonight, the super chats tonight, Black Panther, Rids. Greatly appreciated, guys. And we'll see y'all next time. Have a good rest of the evening.